my name's Terry Robb, and welcome to the first video in the Get Started Online How to Make a Website video series. In this video series, I'm going to show you how to build a great looking website over 5 videos. And in this first video, we're going to look at laying the foundations for your new website by firstly purchasing your domain, then organizing your web hosting, and finally installing the WordPress software. After that, in the following videos, we're going to go through the whole process of building your website from start to finish. So I look forward to having you with me on this journey. Okay, so let's get started. Now, first thing I'm going to do, as I mentioned, is purchase our domain name. Now, I'm going to actually use a site that I actually use for hosting Get Started Online called crucialcloudhosting.com.au. I'm going to use them for this example. They're a wonderful hosting provider. Actually, I've found them so great, I've made them an official partner of Get Started Online. So if you like this video, would like to support videos like this continuing to be made, please consider clicking through my link at the bottom of this video and supporting Crucial Cloud Hosting. But whether you go with Crucial Cloud Hosting, I also have Bluehost from the US as another partner who are also fantastic. There are also lots of hosting providers around. So this is just an example of one provider you can use. If you're not planning to use Crucial Cloud Hosting, this video could still be really useful to you. This is just going to give you an example of how the process works. So let's get started using Crucial as an example. What we're going to do here is we're going to go down and we're going to buy an example domain here. So let's go for this example. Buy an example domain, and let's go for a .com there. Okay, so what we can see here is the .com's available for that, also the .com.au, also the .net, also the .org as well. What Crucial have done here is they've said, all right, you're going to want all of these different domains, the .com, the .com.au, and the .net to protect yourself. What we want to do here, though, is we really just want to buy the .com, so we're going to unselect the ones we don't want. Now, one quick thing just to note here too, when you're purchasing a domain, if you've never done this before, is you'll notice for a .com, it's 1 year for $14. Now a .com.au is 2 years at $22 a year. Now, the reason for the difference there and the reason for the 2 years for a .com.au is as an Australian requirement, you need to have the Australian business number and you need to register for a minimum of 2 years. For the .com, on the other hand, you can just purchase for 1 year. So what we're going to do is we're going to add that to our cart, our .com, at $14 for 1 year. Now here, we're just going to click continue because we don't need to worry about name servers because we're buying our domain name and our hosting from the one provider. That just makes things that little bit easier. Now, what we can also do at the same time is we can buy our hosting. So that just means we're in this one transaction, we're purchasing our domain name and we're setting up our hosting. Now, here I just advise going for the most affordable option there, the $20 a month when you're first getting set up. That's for shared hosting for beginners, a new small business or beginner's site. That's certainly going to be enough for you. It is good quality shared hosting on Crucial. So we're going to add that to our cart. Now we're going to use the domain already in our shopping cart here to link in with that hosting. So buy an example domain.com, which we're using. So that's the one we want to link with. So we're just going to click continue there. So what we're now going to get is the opportunity to choose our options around our hosting. So you can choose to pay monthly there or pay upfront an annual price, but there's no benefit in doing that. So I'd choose monthly. One great thing about Crucial too is they allow a carbon offset, which I think is actually really nice to just for $5 a year to make your hosting carbon neutral. So I'm going to tick that. We didn't have any sales stuff here, so we're putting nobody, but you do need to click no on there. We're going to add that to our cart. Okay, so order summary here is we're buying our hosting, we're buying our carbon offset, and we're buying our domain name registration for 1 year. So we're going to now proceed to checkout to pay our $39. And here you go. This is where you enter all your details to purchase your hosting and your domain. Now, I'm not going to take you through that side of things step by step. I think you'll be able to navigate that one yourself. But that's basically what we need to do to purchase that. What then happens is we will receive an email that looks a little bit like this. So this email is confirming your hosting. It's confirming what you need to do next to get set up with your WordPress site. So the key things here that you need to know about are your login details and links. So this, when you first purchase here, purchase your domain, your hosting, take a little while to set up. You won't be able to access your administration area straight away. It could even take up to a day sometimes. So if you try to log in through any of these links and it doesn't work initially, don't worry, it should work. Just give it a little bit of time. So the key thing you need to know here is your cPanel login. So cPanel is short for control panel. It's basically it's what underlies your whole site in terms of the high level, I guess, technical administration of the site. You won't need to do a huge amount in there, but when you're initially setting up your WordPress, you do need to go through to your cPanel. So now what I've done here, you'll see in the domain I've purchased is I've purchased a domain name called dogtrainingisfun.com. That's one I'm going to use throughout the rest of this video series. We're going to make a video on dog training and selling dog training courses. Why not? I like dogs. I think most people like dogs. So yeah, just a bit of a fun example to use as we go through. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to copy that cPanel password there. Let's try that again. There we go. My username is dogtrain and my cPanel link is there. So we'll head on through to our cPanel and we're connecting and we're done. So we're entering our password our username dogtrain and our password there, and we're logging in. We've got a green tick, it's always good. All right, we're not going to worry about our tutorial now, but you can actually get a tutorial guide there to help you through using cPanel. But yeah, you really probably won't use cPanel all that much. You will actually use your WordPress admin area a lot more in managing your site. So we're just going to use this area for the moment now to help us get set up. So what we need to do is scroll down till we get to software and services here. And we're going to go to the Softaculous apps installer. So we're going to click on that. All right, so now what that's going to do is bring up a range of different bits of software we could install, but what we're going to do is we're going to install WordPress. I'm going to use WordPress just because it really is really one of the top bits of software that people use to create websites in the world today. Something like a quarter of all websites are now run off WordPress. It's free to use, it's very flexible, it's very easy to use once you get started. It takes a little bit to find your feet, but once you get started, it's very easy to use, and what you can do with it is almost endless. So yeah, WordPress is definitely a good way to go. Okay, so here we're just going to go through, do a couple of setup things. We're not going to worry about top there. Dog training is fun is the right domain. We're not going to worry about any of this because that's going to set itself up automatically for us. Site name, we're just going to say dog training is fun, and it's a site about dog training. You can come up with much more creative and well thought through versions for your site description. Now we've got our admin username there, our admin password. We're just going to maybe say add a 123 there, just so we can get in there, but you would obviously want a more secure password than that. Language is English, limit login attempts. We can worry about security later. So let's just now click install. Here we can see that we've installed the software successfully to dog training is fun. Now our admin URL. So this is pay attention to this. This is what you're going to need to use to go in and do all the setup for your WordPress site. So that's really what we need to focus on here. So we're going to click on that. So here we are. We're now in your WordPress administration area. you're going to get to know this area quite well. You will be spending a fair bit of time in here as you build your website. I'm not going to take you through and show you all the different aspects of the dashboard now, of the administration area. What I'm going to do instead is in the upcoming videos in this tutorial series, I'm actually going to take you through step by step the process of creating your website and making it look like a good professional website, adding some functionality to it, making sure it's ready to go so you can put it out there for your customers. So we're going to explore all the different areas of this WordPress administration area as we go through a real life example. What I just want to quickly show you before we finish this first video is if you go up here, you can click visit site. And what that's going to do is take you through to a website which is now live, now visible to the world. So once you get to this stage, you are online officially. Congratulations. You'll see the website's not very exciting at this point in time, but that's all right. We're going to change that very soon. So thanks for watching video 1 in this tutorial series. As mentioned earlier on in the video, I have put some links below the video, one being a link to Crucial Cloud Hosting. If you did want to click through that link, check them out. As I said, if you purchase through them, that'll help fund more videos like this, so everybody wins, and I look forward to having you involved in the next video.